Yeah, title check it. Elliott Wilson here, and a special guest, man. She's taking this to another level. She's back, man. 9 months and she's back. Cardi B.
Hey. Okay, let me stop. Okay, sorry.
Cardi, why is it time? Why is it time? 9 months. You made us wait, and now you're taking over the internet. You're coming back strong. It's like the rebirth. Why was it time?
No, you want to know something? I really feel like I'm back in 2017. Wow, I've been having so much anxiety towards this day. Yesterday, I was just so emotional, so overwhelmed with all the love that I was just tearing because, like I said, I just feel like it's like the beginning. But and people has made up so many rumors on why I haven't put out a song in such a long time. But like, cause people have been saying that it's like I'm having problems with my label, which is not true. Like, or other stuff like litigations. But I've been going through litigations for 2 years now.
Whole career.
Yeah, my whole career. But and we, even with the litigation, me and the person that we don't have a problem when it comes to dropping music. So that's good. That's always good.
Absolutely.
And I just was in a space where I don't know, like that everything was just to me sounding the same, that I wanted to do something different creatively. I was just like not like in the space that I don't know, like every song that I did, I just wasn't satisfied or I liked. And you know what I'm saying? I just feel like a lot of artists go through that. That's why I feel like they don't drop for a long time. Yeah. But when I don't drop, like I just feel like I was just going through so much because it's like people was just saying it's over for her career, her career is done with. So I'm out here trying to create songs, good songs, while people practically gutting me up and all that stuff. So like I said, it just feel like it's so brand new, and I just hope everybody just enjoy it.
No, you shook us up, because I think if you try to figure out, well, what's Cardi gonna do when she's gonna do something, no one saw it coming. You and Meg Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
Like, how did that happen?
So this happened, right? So my stylist, my wardrobe stylist, he linked up with her wardrobe stylist, and they was just like, oh, we was hanging out, we had such a good time, and we was talking about you guys, and it's just like, yo, it's like, when are you guys gonna ever link up? Like, what's going on? What's good? And I'm like, I'm mad. I'm shy. Like, I'm a really shy person, and like, even when it comes to females, I get even more shy. I don't know. I'm just really weird. I got like a really bad, weird anxiety. But it was like, no, y'all have to make it happen. Like, people want to see that, and like, y'all need to get to know each other. And I'm like, okay, that's okay. And then they did their little thing, and they made it happen, and we linked up, and we was just having conversations, girly conversations and stuff like that. It was so funny and freaky, just funny stuff. And then a couple of days later and everything, we start like sending like tracks to each other, and I sent her this track. I've been having this track for a very long time, but I always felt like this track needed like girls and everything. I always wanted this song to be like more than just, I wanted to be this song, I wanted it to be with multiple girls, but this song is just not the song for multiple girls, because it just have like a certain type of tempo, and girls, everybody, I feel like every girl right now have different type of voices right now. Like, I'm really into voices, and I feel like everybody right now have like different type of voices, and the song is kind of short. Yeah. And but I always like wanted this song, Megan, to be in the song. It's so nasty.
Oh yes, I heard it. I blushed.
It's nasty, and it sounds like her. And even though like this is like a Baltimore track, this is like a Baltimore track, but I feel like with Hoes in This House sample, I feel like it's just still such a Southern track, because the Southern took that song, and like so many artists from the South have remade it, that it just feels like it's a Southern track. And I just always like hear Megan on it, but I don't know, like I always just been so shy to reach out. It's really hard for me to crack my shell. Yeah. That's why a lot of collabs that I haven't made yet is really because of my shyness. Like, I don't know. It's just really because of my shyness.
But it's also hard to make new friends when, you know, you making this business. It's not easy to really make real connections, right? It gets tough.
It really depends. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if you meet somebody, it just really all goes to them. Like, one thing that it is too, off the gate, when you're an emerging artist, a female rapper, actually, I feel like they want to automatically always try to pin you against each other. Like, people, and I'm talking about the general public. I'm not really talking about the industry, because it's not really the industry. It's really the general public that they claim that they do want female unity and they love female unity. They really don't. They really like drama more than female unity. So they would like try to start that and everything. And people would try to pressure you into like it's like if you don't like a female rapper pictures enough, they will claim that y'all don't get along with each other. If y'all don't collab as soon as they come out, they will try to build up
that you have tension.
That you guys have tension. And it's like, I feel like that shit is whack. Like, when in real life society, you don't become best friends with people, or you don't become cool with people right away. Like, things happen naturally. Let always things happen naturally. Like, and this what happened. Like, it happened naturally.
Well, this was great. Like, even when you dropped the art of just you guys with the tongues out in the back of the head, like, it just, to me, shut all the haters down. You know, like, you had to respect that. Like, it was so well done and so powerful.
Yeah, I mean, I always like things to be well put together, and I'm just glad that, like, me working with Megan was really so smooth, so easy. Like, everybody from her team, from her glam team to her, we all worked hand in hand for everything. Like, everything was just a hand in hand thing. Like, from picking out the outfits to the choreography, the tracks. When she sent me the verses, you know, we had to do rearranging. Like, the song had a hook. The hook was in the middle, and we were just rearranging everything. And it was like butter. When we did the rearranging, she loved it. It was just like butter, and it was just so easy going, and I loved it. Like, I'm so happy.
You guys challenge yourself to come up with more nasty, raunchy shit talking more than the other person, because you guys both get it in on this song.
Well, all my verses and everything, it was already done.
Okay.
It was already done, and she put her verses.
Yeah.
And I just thought that her verses were amazing. Like, they were great. So we had to rearrange it. Like, I think how it goes, because like I said, the hook was in the middle.
Okay.
So we put the hook all the way at the end, and then her first verse was her second verse.
Okay.
So it just, the way we rearrange it, it do sound like it's a back and forth, right?
Yeah. Like, that's like that real MC, like real hip hop. The fact that it's like you're trading off verses. Yeah.
Yeah, and when I heard her verses, I loved it. Matter of fact, when I first heard her verse and everything, my verse came, and I thought that she only did one verse. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I loved it. And then my A&R was like, yeah, so, you know, I'm thinking about putting her second verse. Like, we should put her second verse as her first verse. It sounds more introducing. And I'm like, her second verse? What are you guys talking about? And then I hear that she did another second verse. I'm like, shit, yo, we could rearrange it to make it look like it's a back and forth, because now we have one verse, we got two verses from her. Oh, this is gonna be so fire.
And so, Cardi, for people that don't know yet, WTP, I was like, what? I mean, WAP, I'm sorry. I was like, WAP, like, what does this mean? Like, for people that don't know, what is this song about?
It's about water, apple, and pineapples.
That's cap, guys. That's cap.
Listen, one thing that we was having trouble about is, the only thing we was having trouble about is like, is this song too nasty?
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there.
it was like, damn, it's not gonna be like a real friendly song. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do a clean version. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate saying good. I hate the word. I can't even say the word gushy. Like, oh my god. But I'm like, I was trying to play around with it so many times. Like, I'm like, gushy, booty, like that's that big old booty. Like, it just wasn't, I was just trying to play with it so much, trying to make it as clean as I can. But the song is just so nasty that it's hard to make it clean. And the replacing the words, I'm like, that it go drip, it go drop, bounce that big old booty. Like, I was just trying to make it, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just say wet and gushy because it is what.
I was gonna say, I wanted to know what your favorite line is on the song, your favorite bars, and what's your favorite bars from Meg on that joint?
I like, I want you to touch that little dingly thing that's swinging in the back of my throat. Like, when I'm sucking it, I want to die. I want to die for 5 seconds. I want to die. I really want you to touch it. Like, I want you to touch that thing.
I'm checking. That's Cardi B. Yes.
You know, when you open your mouth and you check for your throat and there's like a little dangly thing, I want you to touch it because once you touch it, I know that it's real. Like, that's my favorite part of the song. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging in the back of my throat.
Cardi B, ladies and gentlemen. And your favorite Meg part? Is there a Meg part that shines to you? You like that she spit?
I like, now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass pussy. He want a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. And the food chain, I'm the one that eats. If he ate my ass, he's a bottom feeder. Like, never not going.
But here's the thing, because you make this raunchy song, but then I look at what you're doing outside of it. You on some real like business hip hop thing. You're selling vinyl, CDs, cassettes, you're autographing things. Like, what was the idea with that?
Well, like a lot of fans, I never did like merch. I have merch, but I never like really did it like when things come out. I never did it for my album, and so many people was asking me like, oh, why you never did it for your album? You never this and that. I wasn't really thinking. I was just trying to put my album out before my stomach starts showing. I didn't really understand these things, and it's like, like I said, my fans, they've been giving me so much ideas because it's been like such a long time that they be like, well, we wanted to be with this and we wanted to be with that. I'm just really doing what my fans want me to do because I feel like I've been feeling like I've been torturing them. They've been telling me that I've been torturing them without putting music. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do the whole shebang for y'all.
Yeah.
And
you said you're gonna get tired because that's a lot of autographs, right?
Next, I'm gonna stomp. Stamp.
It's gonna be a lot of autographs, right?
It's gonna be a lot of autographs, and if I can do it, once my hand starts cramping, I'm gonna just start stamping.
But looking back at it with Invasion of Privacy, man, like, you know, at the time it's like, well, can Cardi make a good album? Cardi makes a great album. Cardi makes a Grammy-winning album. Like, you know, what are your memories looking back on that? Like, how proud are you of that? And like, when you look back on it, how were you able to do it?
See, that's the thing why I just be so fucked up about everything, because it's like when I was doing my first album and everything, I didn't really understand how first album is so important, because I just felt like it was like dropping a mixtape, you know what I'm saying? And I was just in such a rush of put my album out because I feel like I had to put my album out in order to do certain videos to know which song should I do a video to. But then I'm rushing because I gotta do these videos before I start showing. Like I'm freaking 5 months pregnant and shit like that. Man. So I just felt like I was in a rush, and I had such a huge good impact with my first album that's why I have so much pressure on my second album. And even when it comes to female rappers, period, like female rappers in general, they always gonna put you that pressure. They always wanna put you a lifeline when it comes to your career. So I just always want to make sure like my second album is just as amazing. Anything that I put out, I just want it to be so good. Like that's why I go. Yeah. I don't know. Like I'm such a hard critic on myself. I'm gonna always be a hard critic on myself. Like it is what it is.
Well, the thing is too is like I see like the producers of this new single are some of your in-house producers, right? and you still work with Brooklyn Johnny. Like, it seems like you have a core team that you trust also to make these records.
Yeah, you know, like it's like these producers and everything, like they know my sound, like they know what I like. But then again, sometimes I be trying to work differently, because you know what I'm saying, like I kind of have like a New York style, but then I'm kind of trying to switch up my style and everything. Sometimes when I work with different people, it's just like when it comes to production, it's like, okay, maybe it's just too much left for me, like. So I just trying to keep a balance, but I kind of want to do a balance, but I want to do something new. Yeah. So it's like I don't know, like it's so hard for me to explain it how.
But is it starting to feel right? Is the second album finally coming together in a way that you are feeling good about it?
Yes, like I feel really good about it. I'm ready to send certain songs to certain artists and everything, because there are songs that one day I think this song might sound better with this artist, then another day I'm like, nah, this song is better with this artist. One day I like a song, the next day I'm bored with the song. And then on top of that, it's just like right now, it's just a weird time too, because it's like, let's say if I do have my album ready and I want to drop it right now, like, do I really want to drop it right now? I want to do interviews with people like in face. Like, this is not a real connection. Like, I like face. I like talking. I want to go on tour, of course. Like, that's where it's at in your tours. Like, I want people to go to the club and be able to pop their pussy in the club, listening to my music. I want to have an album release, and I want to see people expressions, like, and like just now, like, even let's say if 4 months ago I wanted to drop a song, I couldn't really drop a song because I couldn't do a good video. I'm not gonna come back and I have such a good video and just do it in my house and everything. Like, this video, to do this video, it took us like more than a month. Wow. Just because choreography and getting our clothes, to get custom clothes from Europe, it was so hard, because like the ban and traveling due to the pandemic, the fashion designers not being able to get certain clothes material because it's been a delay and everything due to this pandemic. I heard that my video is the first music video with a big production
in this era,
in this pandemic era. And then like we had to cut almost like it was like almost $100,000 to get everybody tested in production. Everybody had to get tested for coronavirus, and it's just insane. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, but it's great that you're still doing it. I think it's because the fans want it, right? At the end of the day, right? It's just time to give back to them and keep that connection going.
Yeah, it's like I felt there was a time that I felt like I can't even get on the internet because I felt like I was getting jumped by my fans, and I just you don't even know. Like, it just feels like a big weight off my shoulders.
Yeah.
And I hope if people enjoy the song, I hope people enjoy the music video, because I work man hard for this music video. Like, we work man hard for this music video. I know that Megan been doing, like, I know she was doing like this BET performance and everything, and she dropped a single herself, so she had things going on, and she still made time to come to rehearsals for choreography and have meetings about the music videos and stuff like that. So we work really hard on this shit, that ass.
Before we go, like, what's one last thing you could tell us about the video? What should we expect?
I think the video is so sexy. It's nasty and classy and fun, and we was busting our ass to do choreography, and like we bust our ass for a month doing this damn choreography. And when we got there, it was so hard to do the choreography because the floors were slippery, and we only had a certain amount of time and certain takes to do it, because we had to jump to another scene, and we was tight on schedule. And working with girls is really hard, because you know, we gotta be right. We take our time doing our hair and our makeup, and it's like Oh Lord.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun, and it was a scary video.
What does Offset think of this nasty song? What did he say when you first played it for him?
Like when he played it, he was like, "Girl, okay." Like, girl, and he loves the whole collab thing. Like,
yeah.
Oh, that shit is so dope. Y'all look so fire. He was in the music video looking. He was like, yo, y'all look so dope. Like, this shit is fire. So proud of y'all.
Yeah, I guess that's the best thing though. Like, as tough as this pandemic thing is for all of us, you know, I see you sharing a lot more about you and your family and feeling more comfortable doing that. Like, how important is that to you getting through where you're at right now in your career and everything?
It's really important because, man, this pandemic thing has really changed everything. But you know, like I said to somebody earlier, like in the beginning of the pandemic happened. It was just me and my husband out here because we was working, and then it's like, oh, the world just stopped, and for a whole month it was just me and my husband, and we couldn't really be close to our family because it was just so scary, right? And after a while, like, it just became so sad just being in the house stuck. I couldn't go work because some people from my team got sick, so everybody had to quarantine, and we was just stuck, watch everything on Netflix. And when I brought my family over here, it was just like fresh air. Like, wow, family is so important during this time. Whatever the fuck people got going on in their family, bro, get close to them, because this world is crazy. It's unpredictable. It's unpredictable.
No, your daughter's beautiful. It's so great to see you share that. We're so glad you're back. Thank you so much for doing this. You know, Cardi don't got to do no press. So you doing this means a lot. Thank you so much.
No, I mean, it's been such a long time. Like, it's like, damn, I feel like I got to talk to somebody. Yeah, I haven't talked to people for a long time. I feel like my life changed, and y'all don't even know about it because I haven't talked about it. Like, shit, right? It's been a minute.
Well, this single's going to do well, man. It's going to blow up, and hopefully we get to the point where we can do this in person.
What you think of the single?
I think it's hard, but it's some raunchy shit. It's like the clean edit is like, whoa, okay. Like, I didn't expect it to be that raunchy, but it's hard. It's like, it's got like you said, it's the classic house joint, but it's got that strong bottom, and the pace of it, I think, is going to surprise people.
Yeah, the pace. Yes, the pace of it.
For a minute, Cardi, just for a little bit, I've been in this. You know what I mean?
Like, it's the pace. That's one thing that I like. It's the pace of it, and it's like the voice, the
That's true. But that's the best thing about you, Cardi. Like, the thing about you and your team, what sticks out with your music, is that all the levels of production you've engineered, your voice always effectively cuts through the tracks you rhyme over. I think that's what stands out about you. Yeah,
because when it comes to engineering and everything, like, my engineer knows what I like and what I don't like. Even when I rap with a certain type of voice because my voice be sounding so girly and puny. And even when this song, when I got Megan's vocals, her voice is way different and way higher than mine because I'm singing it in a lower monotone and everything, like lower tone.
Yep.
So we had to engineer it to it sounds so equal.
Yeah, you're in the pocket together. Yeah.
Yes, in the pocket. And I don't know, I just love how it's just like it goes from me sounding so low and then she just brings it higher and then so low and higher. I love it, man. Like this. I'm so happy.
No, you have to love it to put it out. I mean, you probably 4 months ago didn't think this would be my first song back, but you know when the record's the record, you fall in love with it and you want to share it. They're going to enjoy it, Cardi. They're going to enjoy it. And I enjoyed this. Thank you so much, Cardi.
Thank you.
Good luck. Can't wait for the second album. I'm going to see you soon.
See you soon.
Yeah. Title check in, Elliott Wilson. That's the great Cardi B. She's back, baby.
Yeah.